Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Arsenal. According to reliable Dutch sources, Arsenal and Julian Timber have agreed a 5-year deal contract that will keep him at Arsenal until 2028. So here's what Mike of the Telegraph has had to say. Julian Timber has reached a verbal agreement with Arsenal on a contract until June 2028. This shows that this deal is very, very close. This is absolute good news. Another player who will be spending a lot of years at Arsenal. The team that you're building, I can see all these players being here for several years. Saka, Martinelli, Timber as well. If he joins, the likes of Declan Rice, if they join as well, alongside some many players who've signed contracts recently. Saliba, Gabriel, Ramsdale, Odegaard will sign a new contract as well. So all that will be very, very good for us. We'll talk about the contracts later. But also, according to Mike, according to Arsenal sources, the talks between Eddie, Richard Garlick, and Ajax director of football, Sven Milsentat, I've never known how to say his name since his name has never been easy to say since he was at Arsenal. So the Ajax director was actually at Arsenal. So I would imagine it would have been tough with Arsenal in terms of negotiations, but things seem to be going very smoothly in terms of this. Good harmony, as they say. Arsenal and Ajax are expected to eventually agree on a 45 million euro fee, excluding bonuses for Julian Timber. So this deal is getting really close. I wouldn't expect it to pass this week. I think this week it will be finalized and we'll finally get our second signing of the transfer window after Kai Havertz. And this is a massive week. Remember what we were told, Arteta wants to get everything done, or not necessarily everything, but the main targets in before the preseason game against Nuremberg, which will be on July 13th. How many days from now? Around 18 days from now, less than 3 weeks. So if you get those deals done this week, I wouldn't imagine the medicals being completed everything this week. So if we say if we signed Rice and also Timber this week, I would expect at least one of those medicals to carry on to the following week. So by the time you get to third, fourth, they will be unveiled as Arsenal players, and that will be absolutely amazing. So that's the latest on Julian Timber. I'm getting very close. 45 million euros, not a bad fee. That will be like 38 or 39 million pounds around there, and that would be a great signing. Absolute great signing for that kind of price. And I think we would have sorted our defense, especially if we don't get rid of Tierney. I think our defense will be okay. We'll have Zinchenko. At the moment, we have Zinchenko, Tierney, Kivior, Gabriel, we have Saliba, we have Ben White, we have Tomiyasu, we'll have Julian Timber. And at the moment, we still have Holding. There's no guarantee that he's going to be sold. Even if he stays, I wouldn't imagine him playing too many minutes next season. Maybe a couple in the Carabao Cup, but I think he would decide to leave, especially with all these players coming in. For Tierney, we have to wait and see. I'd love him to stay. If he goes, maybe he might get another one. Did I mention Kevin on that list? I think I did. And Timber is a player who can play right back as well. He can help Tomiyasu and Ben White on that side. He can also play in midfield. Who knows where it's going to be used most? We have to wait and see. Saliba is currently still injured, so during preseason, we will see Timber and Gabriel starting as a centre backs. We will see Gabriel and Ben White and maybe Timber at right back. We have to wait and see. But this deal is getting really close. In terms of salary, I heard that it's going to be somewhere between 80,000 and 100,000 per week. Again, very fair for us. We've already paid a lot of players a lot of money, Harvard, Saka, and all these guys. So it's great to have a couple of players who are happy to take less than 100,000 and then maybe increase it. And later, when they've performed well for Arsenal and they've helped us to the big trophies, then you can extend their contracts as well. But that's the latest on Julian Timber from Dutch sources, reliable Dutch sources, Mike from the Telegraph over there. So this one is getting really close. I would expect Rice and Timber both to be not necessarily announced, but the fees to be agreed with West Ham and Ajax this week. Let's wait and see. Big week ahead. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you the whole week coming up.